Hi, we're David and Mark. Welcome to part 3 of our MSC Cruises mini-series.
Part 3. The pubes strike back.
David noticed there's a hair on the kettle.
But what we hadn't noticed until we watched part 2 back on the big TV, a stray pube had followed us to the main dining room and was now on David's plate. Anyway, as I was saying, welcome to part 3 of our MSC Cruises mini-series, where it's our last day aboard the MSC Virtuosa. Join us for some more adventures, but first, time to find a coffee.
I should have brought my hoodie.
It is quite chilly on the ship.
Yeah, I'm going cold. Help me.
It's very noisy in here, so you might be able to hear, you might not be able to hear. But we found coffee, and it was included in our drinks package. Nice coffee. It's a bowel mover though, it's quite strong.
I'm going to go look in the photo gallery, see if there's a picture that we got accosted for at lunch. I don't
think we've told that story.
Yeah. Oh, there's the iris thing. I'm interested in.
Look at your iris.
Ow.
Huh?
It's not plugged in.
It's not plugged in.
Well, it's some sort of artwork. It's like becoming a bit of a trend that you take like a really detailed picture of your iris and have it made into art.
I like that. I've had a thought in my head. You know, does anyone else get like invasive thoughts that just pop into your head? I was like, I think at some point they'll do bumholes. You could have one done with your bumhole.
Oh no!
And like, there's partners which you can get both your bumholes.
What's wrong with you?
So anyway, yesterday when we were at dinner, we were accosted by a lady taking pictures. Like we'd just been given our starter.
Oh, hang on, no photo or video. We'll see you on the other side. Yeah, so last night we were accosted by someone while we were having dinner, taking our photos. So we're now going to see if we can find them. My legal age, facial recognition to find your photo.
Yeah, so now it's going to take your picture.
Oh, okay.
And now it's going to find...
God, that's such an awful photo.
It's going to find our pictures.
Ah,
there we are.
They're not bad.
It's actually quite a nice picture.
Yeah. Annoyingly. Explore products.
So a single digital photo, not even a print.
20 quid? No, you can get screwed.
So you can buy prints.
A single photo print, if you were to do it,
£32.
£32. No, thank you.
Tell me what you think.
I think that is daylight robbery. We've just finished in the lunch dining room.
What was the restaurant called? Minuetti. That was interesting.
It wasn't exactly haute cuisine.
That wasn't good. If we're totally honest.
Credit where credit's due. I enjoyed my soup. So the one thing I didn't take a video of was I had a sweet corn, cream of sweet corn and chicken soup, and you could tell it was freshly made. You could see the bits of sweet corn that had been like blended or whatever, and that's actually really tasty. I really enjoyed that.
My starter, I had some spring rolls, vegetable spring rolls. They were okay, again, last night. They were fine.
Yeah. Then for the main, I had the chicken parmigiana. So it was like breaded chicken with cheese and a Neapolitano.
Drizzle.
There was a hint of a sauce with some roasted veg. I've never had courgette that's squeaky.
I went for, again, a safe option, but, you know, this should be something that's easy to do. I went for the fish and chips.
I think it's safe to say, because I tried some of yours, for me, I don't know about you, but for me, that is, by a distance, the worst battered fish I've ever
I
had.
have never had a battered fish fish and chips where the chips had more colour than the battered fish.
Than the batter of the fish. So, the way I described it, the texture of the batter on this fish, it was like it was just fish wrapped in a pancake. It's the only way I can describe the texture of it. It was soggy, potentially undercooked. It wasn't good.
No, it was. So the way I described it, we've just had a school dinner.
Yeah, and that goes to another level when I had trifle for my dessert. And as soon as I didn't mind it so much because I took a spoonful of it and I was immediately transported back to junior school, having a trifle there. That's the only way to describe it. I actually quite like the nostalgia of being at school.
Yeah, I had a peach Melba. Peach.
Well, you had ice cream with a piece of peach.
There
on
was
top.
2 tiny pieces of peach. I don't want to become across negative.
Oh, no.
As I say, the actual dining, like the main dining rooms, we quite
The experience of
surprisingly,
it,
I didn't think I would like being in a main dining room. I don't mind that. I actually quite like that.
Yeah.
The food is just not great.
Yeah. So all in all, lunch wasn't great. I would probably still take it over the buffet though.
Well, that's saying quite a lot. Yeah, we're gonna.
I found it overwhelmed. There was too much choice. I like to see stuff on a list and know what I can choose.
Yeah, I think we're going to try the buffet tonight and see if we can get a better
We'll see.
choice.
So I think what we're going to do now, we're going to go get a drink, relax, and then maybe do some exploring. Some more exploring.
It's more exploring, yes. And we might do the high ropes course, maybe. We're going to go and see.
We don't even know if it's open. Let's find out. So we've gone and got our wristbands. We signed away our lives
Signed a waiver.
in case they fall off the ship.
I got confused and signed the waiver part where it's for minors. Here he comes, the intrepid explorer. The intrepid explorer hath returned.
Yes. I didn't die.
Were you
That's
bored?
good. Towards the end, it's something different. I would say they need to change up the obstacles.
Yeah, it's
like the
a lot of
obstacles
stepping
repeat.
stones or rope.
Yeah, they repeat a lot and it just goes in a circle. I would have liked some change of thing. I would have liked the opportunity to sit into my harness, like a zip line or something would have been appreciated.
Right.
But
Thanks,
bye.
David's just done his high ropes course. Then
Yay.
we debated doing the water slide, but I can't be bothered to redo my hair if I'm totally honest.
Well, we'll never know what they were like.
And it's really busy.
It is busy.
Sorry, my arm is...
And it smells. The water park area
It has a smell.
And I'm not sure if it's like a smell coming from some toilets nearby, but it's not a nice smell.
No.
So,
And then we just walked through the indoor pool area, the subtropical
paradise. No flume.
No flume, but that was hotter than hell.
Yeah.
And again had a very unique smell of chlorine mixed with...
Yeah. And we walked past a hot tub and it was like a human soup in the hot tub. And I said to Mark, because like they're all drinking alcohol, there is no way
They're not.
no one has pissed in that.
Oh no.
Someone has definitely pissed in that pool.
No. But aside from that, the indoor subtropical paradise gave me leisure centre vibes. So I should have been eating my hot dog in said leisure centre.
Yes, you should have. But
Then it would have all made sense. We are on the hunt now for an adults only area.
we've seen it. I can't remember where we saw it, so we're trying to find it. Come with us.
We liked the chilled vibe of the Sky Lounge. Our only criticism, given that this is an adults only space, we were surprised to see that the bar was closed when we were in there, so we had to go on a hunt for a nearby bar to get our drinks. After a couple of hours of chilling and people watching, we decided to head to our favourite space, the Champagne Bar on Deck 7.
If you remember, earlier in the video...
Oh yeah, when I said you might want to go and get your bum all scanned, we've just gone and have a look. That's £59.
For the iris scan, not the bumhole.
Bumholes. It's the same thing. Can I just say, we're not as drunk as we may seem.
No, we're just talking about bumholes.
I would talk about bumholes when I'm sober. Anyway, so now we're out and about. We are at the Champagne Bar because...
Spin.
Oh, this is better lighting.
Champagne bar.
Because at 7 o'clock, which is in 15 minutes, there is a
LGBTQ plus
meetup.
unofficial. They don't have. It's an unhosted.
I am unofficially LGBT. No.
But we're coming along to see if there's any nice people that we can meet and say hello to.
Yes.
So far, it seems like a lot of hendies, like most gay bars.
Oh, that's good. I have a prediction that this won't happen.
Bye.
Bye, we're in France.
The saving grace of the failed LGBT meetup was being served by the fabulous Jolene. She is a credit to MSC and kept the drinks flowing to us perfectly. We were also sat with a lovely couple of ladies called Mo and Carol, who were best friends who love cruising together. They were so on our wavelength and we drank and laughed the night away until it was time that we headed back to the buffet to give it one last try. And try we did. As well as being the most stale bread we've ever come across, the burger inside was tough as old boots. We had it with a side of very floppy pizza, but I will say the coleslaw was actually quite nice. We finished with some more nostalgic desserts before deciding that the buffet really wasn't for us. Whilst the White Night celebration started, it was time for us to head to the Grand Theatre for tonight's showing of Starwalker, which is the Michael Jackson tribute show. We thoroughly enjoyed this show. We had a lot of fun. The dancing and the energy was just fab. Although we will say that trying to shoehorn salsa dancing into the show was a little bit jarring compared to the other quite traditional Michael Jackson dance routines. Having said all of that, we really would recommend seeing this show if it is playing whilst you're on board. Join us in the final episode where we attempt to find breakfast before disembarking the ship and giving you our final thoughts on our first ever MSC cruise. Thanks for watching, bye!